when we're looking at additional like resources for the education of parents and like students and making sure, or students with disabilities, and making sure that their rights aren't being violated, one of the things that can be helpful for legal terminology that I didn't cover in like my videos and stuff are dear colleague letters, which are published by the Indiana Department of Education, and they're gonna be like information in layman's terms on laws that are going to be pertaining to your student. So you don't have to be an expert on like legal terminology to be able to advocate for your student. There are also organizations that are like specific to certain disabilities that are able to help with your student. Like if your student has autism, if your student uses a wheelchair, there are things to be aware of within that can give ideas for like uh like advocacy and ways that they can be involved, and like also history of people that have had disabilities like your students. For example, students can be empowered regardless of their disabilities, and so it can be helpful for them to learn about things like the Capitol Crawl that helped that was people that used wheelchairs climbing up the steps of the Capitol to advocate for the ADA being passed. And that's something that can be helpful to know about. So just knowing the history of people like your student can be helpful. And also um, organizations like the American Civil Liberties Union, or the ACLU, can be helpful because they can help, legal aid, like fundraisers and things like that, to help your child get what they need, and learn what they need. There's also things like Google Scholar that you're able to use to look up academic articles and stay on top of research if you're not wanting to use like library databases, or you can use a mix of the two. There's lots of options for ways to stay involved and have resources like for your students. So you just have to look for them. You just have to find them.